Hello, friends. I am so tired. It is right now 7 a.m. Ooh. And we're gonna spend the day together. I just thought of this. I was like, you know what? It's been a while. Let's spend the day together. So I just did my morning pump of the day, my first pump. I actually did it earlier than normal because my baby woke up to nurse around 5:45 and she was actually taking her time. And then she was kind of congested, so I was like taking the snot out of her nose. And before you know it, and then like by the time I put her to bed, it was 6:30, and I was like, I might as well pump now because in half an hour, my son needs to wake up for school, which is basically right now. He has to wake up for school, and then I need to focus on him, and I'd rather just relax while he's eating his breakfast and stuff, instead of me like panicking, pumping, and making, doing things on time. So I was like, let me just get it out the way. So I did. I'm gonna get myself ready real quick so that way I can get my son up, get him. I don't get him ready right away. I just like get him up, have him pee, brush his teeth, and we chill on the couch watching morning cartoons, get some breakfast ready. And he doesn't really eat much for breakfast because it's like too early, but he eats a little something. And pack his lunch. I'll make bottles for the day. I'm gonna pack the baby's bag because we're gonna go to the store or to a few stores. I think we'll see what happens. So I want to make sure that I have everything I need. I'm gonna take my wearable pumps with me too, so I'm gonna put them together because I have them here washed, like all the parts. So I need to put this together. So I think probably the last time we spent the day together, I showed you guys I was using the Mom Cozy M6. I am now using the Mom Cozy M5, and we've got reasons for it. The M6 just did not work for me. They made me have strawberry milk, so I reached out to the company, like was saying like, yeah, these are making me hurt. And they were great. Customer service at Mom Cozy is great. They helped me try different things to make them work. Ultimately, it didn't. I ended up seeing reviews for the M5 that it is more comfortable and stuff like that. And I even like looked into the flange, and that was the main problem. The flange on the M6 is not deep enough, so my nipple kept getting caught. This one, I noticed that it was deeper and the design is different, so there's nowhere for your nipple to get caught. Like it won't get stuck anywhere because there's no like trap there. It goes deeper, so that's why I asked them if I could use this one, if I could get it, and they gave it to me, and it works great. It empties me out. It's comfortable, like it's not painful to use at all. So yeah, it's great. And the main reason why I even chose the M6 to begin with was because I was debating between the M5 and the M6 originally. But the thing was that the M6 had a larger compartment, like it holds 6 ounces, whereas this one only holds 5 ounces. And usually, if I'm gonna use it in the mornings, my pumps are like a lot. Today, it's not that much. This is what I got from both boobs, but it's because I literally pumped right after nursing. Usually, when I nurse around this time, I go back to sleep and I don't pump. So, like it'll be like 2 hours later when I pump. So, I have created already more milk. So that is the only reason why there's not that much. But usually, my first pumps of the day, I'm getting about 5 ounces, like at least the max, like on, or like minimum 5 ounces on my good side, 4 ounces on the other. So I like wanted the bigger capacity, but it's okay. Like I just tried not to use it on the first pump of the day. I did do it once, and luckily, like, I was right, like, I had just filled it up to the max capacity in here, so we're good. But yeah, I'm gonna pack these with me. I have the motors over there, so I'll pack them with me. Not really sure what I want to wear. It's been kind of chilly, but I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit. Might wear. I'm gonna wear my leggings with pockets. Usually, I've been wearing these other leggings that like don't have pockets, but they're so comfortable. That's like all I wear. But because I'm gonna be out and about, I wanna have pockets in case like I need to have my phone easily accessible. So I feel like I have a busy day today because I'm already thinking of things that I want to do when I get home, like clean up some stuff. I kind of want to clean up my little space here in my closet. It's not that messy, but I want to get it cleaned up so that way it doesn't get messier, and probably like move out some of this laundry and put away. I did so much laundry like 2 weeks ago, and it's all folded and stuff. I just have not put it away, and it needs to be put away. So I think I might do that. I might clean up our room today, and I need to clean up the kitchen too, but I don't know if the kitchen is a today problem or if it's a tomorrow problem. Who knows? I need to find a bra, so give me a minute. Just need to brush my hair. And this was like my signature hairstyle in high school, middle school, high school. So whenever I do it, I feel like a child again. Because now when I do ponytails, I always do like a low ponytail and then like either split down the middle or on the side. So when I just do a slick back high pony, I feel like a younger self. Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs, start taking some of this stuff down. My hands are gonna be full, so. And then I'm gonna come back up to wake up my son. The more I look at my kitchen, the more I see how much of a mess it is. It's not too bad because at least like this counter is pretty clean, and then like one of the counters on this side is pretty clean. It's just like where we eat is like full of stuff. Because we did groceries, we didn't fully unpack. We just unpacked the stuff that belonged in the fridge, and then because the week has already started, you know, we dropped papers there. Like everything gets dropped there. It's a drop zone, so. I need to clear it all off. And then there's a few dishes. It's not a lot. It's mostly like cups because we are so used to just drinking out of plastic cups and then just throwing the plastic cups away. that when we run out of plastic cups, real cups, like, we don't know how to act and we don't wash them right away. Just a little bit left. So it's crazy that my daughter, it's so weird saying daughter. I'm so used to saying my son. That's actually like my first time saying daughter, because I always say my baby. But so my baby, she was drinking 5 ounces of breast milk, and she recently went back down to 4, like within the past 2 weeks, because she got shots. And when she got shots, like, she did not want to drink anything. Like, she didn't really want to drink her bottles. Like, she didn't feel good, so she was drinking like an ounce or 2 at a time, nothing more than that. So she kind of worked her way up to 4, and she's not really at 4 just yet. Like, her morning feedings, like, she'll drink about 3 ounces, and then like the afternoon she'll drink 4. So I filled them all up to 4, just so that way, in case she is a little hungrier some days, she drinks the 4. But yeah, like, which is actually kind of nice, because then my supply is like just enough. And I always have like this little bit like left. Like, this is probably like 1 bag I can freeze, like about let's see, that's to be like about 4 or 5 ounces. So I could freeze a bag a day. I always measure what I'm about to freeze with Medela bottles, because I feel like they're the most accurate, at least with measuring. This one and the Parents' Choice ones. Let me go get one and show you. So these Parents' Choice bottles, they're milk storage bottles. They hold, they're measuring up to 5 ounces. I think the whole thing is like 6 ounces, but this thing is pretty accurate too. And the reason why I even got these Parents' Choice milk storage bottles is because I had a bad habit of taking my wearable pumps out, wearing them, and then like having nowhere to pour them in, because I would forget a storage bottle every single time. And the thing is that it's like hard to remember to pack a storage bottle like one of these, because I tend to use them all like at home. So packing one is always like at the back of my brain. So we happened to be going to Walmart one day, and I was wearing my wearable pumps, and I was like, and by the time we got to Walmart, I was done, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have a bottle. But I already knew that Walmart had Medela like storage bottles, and when I went in there, I looked at a pack of 4 of Medela bottles was like $13.47, something like that, almost $14. But then a pack of 4 of these was only like $3, like $3.97. So I was like, I'm gonna grab the Parents' Choice ones, because it's cheaper, and I can just then keep these always in my bag. The bag I always take out, like the baby bag, I'll keep 2 in a baby bag and like 2 like in my purse or something. So yeah, these are great. But yeah, these are the most accurate. So when I measure them here, they're like accurate in a bottle, like in a baby bottle. But for some reason, when I measure it in a baby bottle but then pour it into here, it's like slightly under, it's like slightly off. So I don't know. But like, I can guarantee that every time I pour it in here and I pour it into whatever brand bottle, it is like accurate and on point. So I'll just freeze with this. And we got 4 ounces to freeze in here. Yep, 4 ounces. It's great being like a just enougher instead of like an oversupplier, because I feel like with my son I was an oversupplier, so my milk stash grew like crazy. Like, I do have a milk stash already, and I'll show you in a bit, but my milk stash when with my son, like, it was insane. I had to send milk to my parents' house because they have a deep freezer. My parents no longer have a deep freezer, so I am like screwed if I keep building any more out of this. My plan is to move, so I have 2 freezers. My plan is to move my milk stash to the bigger freezer, And yeah, because the smaller one is pretty full, and I'll show you in a little bit. Yesterday's date 9/2. We have 4 ounces here. I have a ton of different storage bags, and I do have a preference on which one I like. I just haven't even used that one that I have because I have so little of those. And I have a majority of like the motif ones that come with from Aeroflow. I have a shit ton of those, and I have a bunch of these Medela ones too. So I figured I'll use these first. I will do a video or a couple videos soon on like an updated pumping routine, updated pumping essentials, what I use to pump and nurse, breastfeed, all the things. Because I have some from a couple years ago from when I had my son. But of course things have changed, and how I do things have changed a little bit. So I will be doing an updated video of that soon. I just kind of wanted to get past the 3-month mark when like my milk supply is completely established, and like it's kind of hard to change after the 3 months. And my milk supply has been going up and down because I'm really honestly not that consistent this time around. So here is my milk stash. This is the bag I just filled up and I just threw on here, but as you can see, she is full. I barely have any room left because as you can see, there's this corner piece here that doesn't let me put any more. So my thought is to move it to that freezer because it's a little bit deeper, and then move whatever's there up here. So now that I have made bottles, I'm going to start preparing some breakfast for my son. So like I said, he doesn't eat much. I'm going to throw a hash brown in the air fryer because that he will eat. I gave him chocolate milk, so like that's his protein, and then he'll tend to have a yogurt too. Now we're gonna pack my son's lunch and snack for snack time. So like I said, he doesn't eat much, so we're gonna have some chocolate chip muffins that he can bust down. And I'm gonna give him 3 today because yesterday I packed him 2 and he tore it up. Like he wanted more, he told me. So we're gonna do 3 today. And I always take the wrapper off, so that way he can just get to eating and not have to deal with the wrapper. To do little Danimals. I have an ice pack here to keep it ready. He likes to drink the Danimals with a straw, so I'm putting a straw in here. And then a chocolate milk. And we're gonna do some Cheez-Its. And now he won't eat all of this because they don't have a lot of time. Of course, he probably just gonna be talking to his friends, but I always give him options so that way he does have something and he can have something in his belly. They do have snack time, so I don't get too worried about him not eating enough. And this chocolate milk actually has a lot of calories. It's 150 calories with 8 grams of protein, but this is the last time I'm gonna be buying this pack because he doesn't have time to drink all of that. And I figured because it's pretty big. So that's like his lunch basically, something small because they don't have a lot of time. And then snack time, because they tend to have it like almost 2 hours later. A small juice box, not too big because again they don't have a lot of time for snack time. It's like literally just snack time is I guess like of course to just feed them a little bit more, but it's like to teach them things about eating and sitting and stuff like that, which is hard for the teachers to teach during lunch. So we have his snack box and his lunch bag. But yeah, the small juice is just so that he doesn't have too much sugar and so that he has a little something. And then the goldfish. Did I show the goldfish? I don't know if I showed that. I was packing goldfish. The goldfish, his snack has to be a prepackaged item. So there's that. Yesterday, I forgot his water bottle. He didn't mention it to me that he didn't have his water bottle, but I was like, oh my god, he didn't have his water bottle. And I know he always drinks water at school because it always comes back empty. So I need to make sure I pack his water bottle. Now me, since I'm going to Target, I'm going to get breakfast at Target. I'm going to get some Starbucks. So I just dropped my son off at school. I can't record that because it's like chaotic there, and I take out the baby and we go, like, I drive here and park like a block away so I can walk to the school because just the drop-off situation is very chaotic. But now I'm heading to Target and it's right, like, it's like 2 or 3 blocks away, so I'm literally already right here. I'm at the lights, but I have to get a few things. I'm going to get baby Vicks for my baby because she has been congested and like it just doesn't go away. Like it's like not breaking up. Like I suck out her boogers like probably 3 times a day, and I just feel like she needs some like vapor to really loosen it up and so it can like drip out on its own. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get some sourdough because when I did groceries over the weekend I forgot to pick up sourdough. I'm gonna see if they have the smaller chocolate milks that I want to get for my son and a couple more snack packs. I was gonna get my son a lotion here, but I'm going to go to another store where I know they have lotion at a discounted price. Like I'm gonna go to a store where it's like discounted items and I know they have lotion, so I'm gonna get that there, and possibly a few other things, so we'll see. Thank God my baby, like I brought her bottle with me, and I was like, I know she's gonna get hungry and it's gonna be at the most inconvenient time, and she actually got hungry when we were already on our way here, or on our way to the school. And so I gave her the bottle while we were walking. I'm gonna park here even though it's like the most horrible parking spot. I hate parking between cars with a baby. I like parking next to like cart returns so that way I have a little bit more space. Like I can get real close to the cart returns and not have to worry about the other side, but whatever. There's no parking spots next to cart returns. So on our walk, like I positioned, like I gave her the bottle, and she's not old enough to hold her bottle yet, but position the bottle and put like a burp cloth underneath to position it so she can drink it on her own, and she chugged that bottle down. So in our 10-minute walk, she chugged it down, so we're good to go. She's gonna be good for another 3 to 4 hours. So we're good to shop. Okay, I just got here, so let me get out the car. We're gonna get some breakfast and shop around. The way that this music is so loud and I'm gonna end up getting copyrighted is crazy. Why is it so loud in this bathroom? Okay, good thing is we're at Target. We just finished shopping around, and the good thing is that she started pooping. I heard her pooping, so I'm like, perfect. But before we leave, we change her diaper, and now we're good to go to the next store. She's just being such a good baby. Right, Kirby? You're being such a good baby? I did find things that I was looking for. I thought I was gonna leave with more stuff, honestly. But I was like, you know what? I'll come back because I feel like, I don't know. You didn't go poop. You were just farting. Those are some loud farts, girl. You can't be afraid to go out and do things on your own, like with a baby. I mean, like, you can be afraid, because I'd be afraid. But sometimes you just gotta do it. Just to get out the house. Right, Kirby? It's just us today. Getting out the house. Did your little stretches? You're ready to go back in the car seat? We just got out. I moved the car to the back of the parking lot under a tree because I need to put in my pumps. I need to put in my pumps, and I don't want people looking at me while I do that. Even though like my windows are tinted, but like I don't know. Some people can, if you look hard enough, you can see in here. This is actually like a good spot to like nurse if you need to nurse. Noted. Okay, we're gonna start driving and head over that way. How much do we have here? Just under 5 ounces. 4.5 ounces. Okay, so I did find some stuff there. They do have a lot of good stuff, but like I need to come back. Like I feel like I need to come with my husband for when I go to stores when I'm thinking of things to get for the house. Because I just need like his opinion. But I got some stuff for the baby. I did get my son's lotion that I was gonna get. And I did get some stuff for the baby. I got some clothes. I wanted to get more stuff, but it was just kind of like, should I bother getting it now or should I just wait? Just because it's like stuff that like, truck was going by really loud. Just because like, even though she's not gonna know or remember what's going on at Christmas, like they could be cute Christmas gifts for her. So I feel like I'll just wait to get her those things. I feel like she could probably use, so what I was thinking, it was just like kind of like tummy time toys. She could use some like in the next month that now she's getting bigger. But there's some toys that like are probably not worth it until she's like 6 months. She'll be 6 months for Christmas. So I think it's gonna be like great to see. Like, I mean, she probably won't know what's going on, but I think it would be cute to see her open those type of things for Christmas, because it's like pointless now to get them for her. Oh man, but I'm definitely gonna go back because I feel like I can get a lot of people's Christmas gifts from there. I have been on the hunt for like an everyday purse. I'm at TJ Maxx right now, and ideally my ideal color would be black. And I've been on the hunt for a purse like that for years. So I always look, but I never like anything. It needs to be an ideal sized bag that can fit anything and everything. I don't like slouchy bags. And some bags are like too small. I need something big enough. Alright, Curly. Bottle's coming. Righty. Any? Oh. There you go. Sorry for the noise. As you guys can see, I'm back home. It has gotten quite hot outside. Of course, I could not vlog because like the music in stores these days are so loud. Like you probably wouldn't be able to hear me unless I would speak very loudly. And even still, you'll probably still be able to hear it. And I'm not trying to get copyrighted and stuff. So I will show you guys what I got. I'll show you guys a haul. So like I said, I went to Target. I went to this like discounted store
called Burke Steals and Steals, and I went to TJ Maxx. I honestly could have kept going, but I was hot, and I felt bad for her too that she's still in this like her pajamas and it's hot. So I was like, I'm not gonna keep going, because I have to go out anyway, like around 2:30 to go to my son's school. Usually I don't pick him up, my husband does, but my son has an IEP meeting to evaluate his speech to see if he needs continued services or not. So my plan was to stay out all day, but it was getting too hot, and I didn't think it was gonna get that hot. So I just picked up lunch. I went to McDonald's, picked up lunch, so I'm gonna eat that too. While I was in the drive-thru line, I put my pumps in again, so I could start pumping, because I knew it was almost time, but I didn't know what exactly the time was I needed to start pumping. But I could kind of sense my boobs telling me like it was probably almost time. So I just put them in. I was like, I might as well start pumping. That way by the time I get home, I'm like almost done. And I knew I had to feed her too, so it kind of worked out. It was almost like I didn't spend any money today because, girl math, I had gift cards. So really out of pocket, I only spent $38, like you know, out of my bank account. Even though like I did spend more, but I had gift cards. So girl math, it's basically free. Like my Starbucks gift card. The stuff that I got at Burke Steals and Steals gift card. Target, I think I did spend my cash, so, but it was only $22, so so it's $22. And at TJ Maxx I had another gift card, and my total was like $100, but I had a $60 gift card. No, it was more than that, because I only spent $38. So it wasn't $100, it was like 90 something dollars my total, and then I had a $60 gift card, and then so I spent 30. It was like 38, so I didn't really spend that much. Okay, so since my milk from earlier is still warm, I'm gonna combine that milk and the milk I just pumped right now that I'm about to measure out. I already took off the motors. Like I took off the motors before I came over here. So it doesn't look like I pumped that much, but honestly it's probably because I have not drank water at all. Yeah, so this does not look like much at all. Still can feel that I have like some milk in there. My boobs left. You see, there's not much. One of the great things about my baby is that she gets entertained by TV now. Like I know some people are like anti-electronics and stuff like that, but when I'm by myself like this and I need to step away to like relieve my pumps off of me, I can easily put her down, whether it's her swing or like her sleeping cot, and she will watch TV and be perfectly content. And it's not like I'm just leaving her there to watch TV. Like, it's just when I need to step away. My dog is staring at me like, girl, you were out all day and did not feed me. Sorry. I'm gonna feed her right now. OMG, if I would have fed her this morning, I would have known to pick her up some food. Because she's low. Like, she's good for today and tomorrow, but she's gonna need food. Perfectly content. My hair, man. It's like all frizzy, and it's because of my hoodie. So sorry if you guys hear Mickey Mouse Funhouse in the background, but we're about to do our haul while I eat my lunch. Nothing is better than a McDonald's Coke. I also got a frappe kind of as like my dessert, because I could use the little bit of caffeine that's in there. Not much caffeine, but I mostly got it as like my dessert. Oh my gosh, you know, I should have gotten the pumpkin cream pie, because I always get that from McDonald's around this time, because it is so good. But I got the $5 McChicken meal deal,
It comes with small fries, a McChicken, and 4-piece nuggets, and then the drink, a small drink, for $5. They have 2 other meals. I don't know what they are. Okay, so Target haul. I got some sourdough bread. I use this for breakfast basically. I put cottage cheese, tomatoes, and everything but the bagel seasoning. I got the Zarbee's Baby Soothing Chest Rub. This is what it is. This is what I need for my baby. Like, she needs help breathing. Bless you. And then I got these Milano double dark chocolate cookies. Somebody gifted me this. Oh, I know who gifted it. My husband's job gifted us this, like in like a baby, like welcome baby like care package, and they were so freaking good. And I've been thinking about it ever since. And I saw them and I was like, I'm gonna get them. I've been thinking about those dang cookies ever since. That's all I got at Target, surprisingly. Like, usually you go at Target, Target tells you what you need, and you end up spending a crap ton. But I was very good. I could have spent more money, honestly, but I wasn't trying to. All right, and then this is what I got from the Burke's Deals and Steals. So basically, their thing is that they buy like unopened warehouse items from Target, and they just have like Target items. So I got some clothes. So this was a pack of 3 long sleeve onesies, which my baby's gonna need. Let's see. So they're from the Cloud Island brand. So let's see if I can see the price. So I bought this for $6. Wonder if I can see the price if I peel this off. Let's see. The original price. Oh no, they took it. I think they might have taken it off. I would love to see the original price on these. But these things are usually like $18, I think. These 3-pack onesies. Really good material, but she's gonna of course need these for the fall and winter. And I got them in the size 6 to 9 months. So she'll be 6 months in December. Then I got this 2-pack of onesies again. These were $4, and they're from the Little Planet brand. And I got these in the size 3 to 6 months. So Little Planet Organics by Carter's. So this is 3 to 6 months, 2-pack. And I got this 2-pack of pajamas. Super cute. And this was $5, and I got a 6 months size. So pretty good deal. And then TJ Maxx haul. So I shower with these types of gloves. So I bought this 3-pack of like, well, it's actually, there's 6 in here, but basically 3 pairs, because I use 2 at a time to shower. I'm hungry. I got this set of 3 woven trivets. They're for hot pans, or hot like pots and pans. I have wooden trivets for them for my countertops, but they've gotten kind of like meh. I've had them since we got married and we moved in together, so I think it's time to go. We're gonna be celebrating our 8-year wedding anniversary, so it's time to go. So I got these so I can throw them away. Same for cooking utensils. I've had the same one since we moved in together, so I got a new set. These were kind of nice because it's like wooden handles and then the black things. So I'm gonna throw away all of our cooking utensils. I also got some glass food storage containers, 2-pack, just because, like I said, there's so many things we're throwing away in the kitchen because they're old. So we've been throwing a lot of our containers away. They were all like Tupperware, and I started switching to glass slowly, just because they last longer and they don't stain. So I just got a 2-pack just because I don't have that much space, and I think 2-pack is fine because we don't, it's not like my husband packs lunch. It's rare when my husband packs lunch, but this is mostly like if we have leftovers, and usually our leftovers is not that much. So like we don't need huge storage containers. Like these are just fine, that if my husband wants to take Lunch, these are big enough, small enough for that, and these are big enough, small enough for our leftovers. I got this stroller slash play yard mosquito net for my cousin. I have one, and this was only on clearance for $3. So I got this for her because I already have one, but she needed one. We both have babies at the same time, and she needs one. Onto stuff for my baby, of course. Like I said, she didn't get many clothes. Like she got maybe like 2 or 3 outfits, and like 2 or 3 pajamas from like the baby shower that are over 3 months. Like other than that, there's nothing else. So I've been slowly shopping for her. So we got her some clothes. I got this little outfit, 0 to 3 months, only because it is getting colder. And all of her 0 to 3 months clothes are summer clothes. Like they're all dresses, they're all like just pretty onesies, like with no pants, no shorts, no skirt. Like they're just very warm weathered clothes. So I figured that this will be good because it has short sleeves, and it's thin enough, but it's also with long pants. So for like those colder days, and it's cheetah print. I love cheetah print. I got this 2 sets outfit, or it's a 5-piece set because it has a bow, but it says Daddy's Girl. So it's long sleeve onesie with the matching pants, and then, well, there's 2 pants. So this pants is for this one with the bow, and then there's this other long sleeve onesie with these matching pants. Then we got this sweatshirt outfit. This is a little bit warmer, so this is a 6 to 9 because she'll be 6 months in December. So 6 to 9 months is her coldest month, so this sweatshirt outfit would be really perfect for that. Oh, I forgot to mention this outfit. These are 3 to 6 because she'll be 3 months this month, September, at the end of September. So it's perfect for the 3 to 6 months. Those 3 months of fall. Her 3 months to 6 months. That's fall. So that's perfect for that. Of course, we had to get a pumpkin outfit. She needed a fall outfit. It says Mama's Little Pumpkin. So yeah, I got pumpkin pants. Has matching bow. Super duper cute. And because we're getting in the colder months, like she doesn't have shoes that fit her yet. Like she does have shoes, but they don't fit her yet. But of course, in the colder months, like booties like this are perfect. And she has 2 pair of booties that we had already gotten her, like before she was even born, like a pair of white booties, a pair of pink booties. And then when I saw these with the little cat, like, and they're black, these are perfect because she does actually have a lot of like darker colored clothes, like black with black. And they're just soft booties, so they're not actually shoes. Honestly, she could even wear it with the cheetah print outfit. Let's see. Yep, right there, that's an outfit. Cheetah print outfit. Yep. Last thing I got her was jewelry. Can't wait to buy her so much jewelry. Don't mind me, but I love jewelry on little girls. But I got her a bracelet. It's a Minnie Mouse charm bracelet. She's gonna be getting her ears pierced really soon, so I can't get her like, you know, jewelry like this for her ears, like earrings. Even though this is silver plated, but I feel like for her earrings we'd like need like real stuff just because it's gonna be newly pierced. You know what I mean? So she's going to be getting her ears pierced in the next month or so. So excited. She just started laughing. Okay, I'm gonna put all this stuff away. I'm gonna eat my lunch and then we'll come back here.
Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she feeling them. Ain't worth a mile, it's a million them. Say baby, I. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she killing them. Mine worth a dime, yeah she killing them. Say baby, I. Yeah, mountain, this a yeah mountain. A papa boy living yeah mountain. Yeah mountain, this a yeah mountain. Me can't show you what the yeah man. Yeah mountain, this a yeah mountain. A papa boy living yeah mountain. Yeah mountain, this a yeah mountain. Me can't show you what the yeah man. Yeah, me say no problem, me say no qualms on. Right. Every other day, me a day with the farm them. Yeah, yeah. Telling me a place for the Casey a story. Right. Say me no high, me no bully. Me a fi cool on things, it's a rule on things. When you pull on things, get away from me. Mull on things, tell me who run things. Cause the rule on things is the king, I know. This thing's greater than paper. Me one day with my maker. You feel say you be greater. Tell me why. Oh no. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she feeling them. Ain't worth a mile, it's a million them. Say baby, I. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she killing them. Mine worth a dime, yeah she killing them. Say baby, I. Yeah man, it's a yeah man. A papa boy living yeah man. Yeah man, it's a yeah man. Me can't show you what the yeah man mean. Yeah man, it's a yeah man. A papa boy living yeah man. Yeah man, it's a yeah man. Me can't show you what the yeah man. Pull on things, it's a rule on things. When you pull on things, get away from me. Mull on things, tell me who run things. Cause the rule on things is the king, I know. This thing's greater than paper. Me one day with my maker. You feel say you be greater. Tell me why. Oh no. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she feeling them. Ain't worth a mile, it's a million them. Say baby, I. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she killing them. Mine worth a dime, yeah she killing them. Say baby, I.
Just bought these emergency brownies from Milky Mama because I remember using them before with my last postpartum. Last time I was pumping, I decided to get them just because I'm reaching the end of like 3 months where I can like get my supply up and like get like my consistency and have like my steadiness. So because I'm like making just enough, I know my baby's just gonna just kind of like drink more, like more volume and more space out. So I want to make sure that like I don't drop in my supply just because I am not consistent at all with pumping. Like I try to do every 3 hours, but honestly, like I push it to 4 sometimes. Like if I'm not like feeling it, if I don't feel like it, or if I'm just not home, like I don't stress too much about it. So I was like, let me just at least have some emergency brownies on hand just in case if I don't make enough. So that's why I have them. The only thing that sucks is like Milky Mama sucks with their shipping. Like I ordered these probably, today is what? Today's the 3rd, September 3rd. I ordered these I think 3 weeks ago. So like they take a very long time. So if you're like in a pinch, these are gonna take a long time to get there. So if you're feeling like, oh my, just in case my supply drops, get these as a just in case. Like, and then just put them in the freezer, because after 2 weeks of delivery you should have them frozen. So I just ate one yesterday just to remember how they tasted. They're a lot smaller than what I remembered. Could have sworn they were bigger, and they taste grosser this time. Like they're fine, like they taste fine. It's just they don't taste like as delicious as I remember. So just an FYI, like they're great to boost up your supply when you're in a pinch. But like I said, get these like on time, like get these with a good amount of time, like as a just in case, keeping your freezer. You guys, I am so pissed. I was recording literally for like the past hour. Recording, my camera wasn't recording anything. Like I hit record and it looks like what it looks like right now, where like I'm looking at the viewfinder where it's red around the corners. There's the stop button to stop recording. But I noticed it wasn't recording because I went to show you guys this curtain, which I will talk about in a little bit. But I went to show you this curtain, and I noticed that the timer on how long I was recording was still at 0. I'm like, 0? Why is it at 0? And I'm like, started talking, and then I noticed that the voice recorder thing, where it like tells you your volume, wasn't doing anything. And so I hit pause or stop. It stopped. Went to look at the memory card to see if the recordings were in there, and it, I don't know, it said that like memory card was unreadable or something like that. I don't know. And I tried turning off the camera. It wouldn't turn off. Like, it was just weird. What the fuck just happened? But anyway, I'm pissed because I just showed you a lot. I put away my 5 baskets of laundry that were like folded and just sitting in my room for over a week. Let me walk you to my room, and then we'll get back to my daughter's room because I was even in my son's room. So like, I had a shit ton of laundry right here. Here are the empty baskets. Those are my husband's clothes that I do not put away. He puts them away himself. My baby's waking up. She's over there, but she'll be fine. She's gonna go back to sleep. I turned on the little mobile for her. She's gonna go back to sleep, so it's fine. Came into my son's room. I made his bed, put away all of his laundry. I packed away his outgrown clothes in this diaper box, and I spoke about diaper boxes. And then I closed up the bed. Like, it was completely open because I had people sleeping over for like all summer. So I closed up the bed. Here's the extra mattress and like all the sheets. I was folding them up. And then I came to talk about these curtains, how I was obsessed with these curtains I bought for my daughter, for my daughter's room, because it's a double curtain. Okay, so with the light on, it's a double curtain. So if you can see, it's like one curtain, but there's a sheer curtain, and I love it because it has pearls. It's a sheer curtain with a blackout curtain attached, and I just pulled to the side the blackout part and just left the sheer hanging down, and it just looks so magical and whimsical. But it just irks my soul that like I had content for you guys and the content is gone. I had over an hour worth of content. I am also on the hunt for like the perfect twin size comforter set. A set for this bedroom to match with the theme of this bedroom, because on the regular, it'll always be a twin size size. When people sleep over, I convert it to the king size, and for that I don't really care what's on the bed. But I do have like a standard bed set that I have for it, which is what I just took off, like comforter set. It's a standard comforter set that I just put on when people are gonna sleep over, and I just wash it. But I want something that ties the room together with this bed. And of course I wanted to match the theme. So roses, pink, white. And when I went out shopping, I was also looking for that. Because I feel like TJ Maxx would have been the perfect place to have it. But they didn't. I kind of want to go to like Marshalls and Burlington and see if they have what I'm looking for. This giraffe was part of my son's nursery, and just because she is gray and white, I keep her in here too. She matches the bed right now. The bed's gray and white. But now the room's back to normal. I had some wall shelves, and my husband didn't know how to put it up, and they've still been sitting on the floor. I've been dying to put them all up because she has some books down there that I want to put up, and I'm tired of seeing the wall shelves on the floor. I would like to figure out how to put them up myself. I just don't know where he'd do it with all the screws and stuff for them. All right, I think I have to pump. Baby's still crying, so let me try to settle her down so she could go back to sleep.
trying to be quiet because she's falling asleep. But it's pumping time. So when I'm wearing a bra, I usually wear the Medela milk collector cups. But usually first thing in the morning, because I'm not wearing a bra, and like right before bed because I have just showered, I'm using the connectors. I need to find replacement parts for these. Like, do I have to buy the whole connector, or can I just buy the yellow part? Like, can I just buy the yellow parts of this too? Do I have to buy the whole cup? And now I'm gonna try to order the free replacement parts from Aeroflow, which is where I got the pump to begin with. But I can only get one or the other. I can either get the cup ones or those. And I feel like I want to get the cup ones just because those I did find on Amazon, but it's like the whole thing. Pumping snacks, an oat bar, and some fruit snacks. Let's go pump. Also got my water. She's like in and out. Just finished pumping. I swear. I was being extra quiet with the baby sleeping right there, but honestly, I think she enjoys listening to my pump because she goes right to sleep when she hears my pump, I feel like, and she stays asleep. Nothing is more satisfying than doing this and just seeing how much you get. I would definitely say pumping is so much easier this time around, like the second time around, because I feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm not stressing myself out if and when my supply goes up and down. Like, take it and chill. Like, I definitely don't want it to completely stop, of course. Because I'm only 2 months postpartum and I want to get to a year again. Not like pumping the entire year, but I want my milk stash to get me to a year. So I at least want to do the same thing as I did last time, like pump until probably 10 months. I may be okay with doing less. I don't know, we'll see. I think it's just satisfying, like doing all this, that I'm like, I don't know. But it is much easier because I just don't have the same stress because I am working, because I do work from home. Because I do work from home, so I can, it's easy for me to like breastfeed directly if I need to, because my baby will be home with me. Like, I don't have to worry about packing more than necessary bottles of milk because it's gonna get used up by whoever's watching her. You know, like with my son, it was like that. Like, it'll be easier for me to be sticking to feeding schedules and like knowing how much my baby's drinking, eating. So here's my pump sesh. I am going to end this video here just because I have to go to the meeting for my son, his speech therapy IAP meeting, and then he's gonna come home from school and we're going to do schoolwork, homework, cook dinner, and basically go right to bed because my son and the baby are pretty much on the same like schedule of going to sleep around 8 o'clock. So bedtime routine starts literally right after 6 p.m. So thank you guys so much for watching and spending the day with me and my baby. I didn't see her much, but she was there behind the scenes. She was with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.